Hi guys. Okay, so I did some basic stretching earlier, and any stretching exercises that I do here, you can do as much or as little of as you can. So what I mean by that is that if you can't quite make it as far as I can, just go as far as you can. Do it. It depends on how advanced you are. So another thing I like to do, because I'm really bendy, I have a hard time stretching out my back muscles, and that's one of the things where I run into problems, because if I can't get my back muscles stretched out, then I hurt my back. So one of the ways that I do that, I like to stretch multiple muscles at the same time. So I get all up like this, and that right there, I can feel the pull in different areas on my body. It's stretching out different parts of my legs and different muscles that I need. And then I just kind of go forward and lay down. This is stretching out right here in my back. So if you can't go all the way down, just stretch as forward as you can. You don't have to lay your face on the floor. So this is, and you don't have to do this part either. This is just for me to stretch. You can sit right here and do the same thing, but it doesn't stretch as good on like my muscles on my back, because like I said, I'm more bendy. So I don't know how yours are. You determine that when you sit down to do it, and see which way it's not pulling as bad on the muscles, because the whole point of stretching them is to not pull them when you do so. So basically when I get and then I pull down like this, I'm really getting a pull right here in my back, and I can feel the stretching out of my lower back, whereas any of the other exercises are not achieving that for me, because I can bend further than what they would allow me to do. So this one is basically folding me right in half, and it's pulling my legs up to where I have to pull down further, and then it pulls on these muscles more and stretches them out. They're tight most of the time, so it's pretty much a regular basis thing for me to have to do. Another exercise that I like to do is just you can do that one from anywhere, and this is more of a muscle building exercise than it is a muscle stretching exercise. And basically another thing I like to do is just basically plank. And planking is not as easy as it looks, because to sit here like this for any duration of time is going to take a lot of muscle. So basically building muscle and stretching muscles. You want to get them stretched out and build them up. I do a mixture of both. Once I feel that I'm stretched out in an area, then I'll start doing different exercises to stretch out other areas, or to build different muscles in different areas. So different things that are good are just like laying your leg out and stretching that out. And then you've got the pull here, you've got the pull right here on this muscle here, and you can basically also do the same thing. You got your leg bent under you here, and you just lay over it. And you got this one straight out this way. And this stretches out several different muscles. I have a lot, I'm super bendy, so it takes a lot of different ways for me to be able to stretch out my muscles. And then you can do that again on the other side. And it really pulls, I can feel the pull along here, and the pull along here, and different areas of your body. I don't know where you're going to feel a pull. It's probably going to be right in here. I don't feel that, but if you're not used to stretching this way, then obviously it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you. So stretch as much or as little as you can stretch. While I'm doing this, I kind of stretch my hands while I'm at it. My hands, especially if you're on the phone or, or anything like that, you got to get your hands and move them, and not in the same repetitive motion all the time. Carpal tunnel syndrome, with all sorts of issues like that. So one thing to pay attention to is moving your hands. Now let me get a little something here. I got I got these little things, and these are just magnets, cylindrical magnets, and they are really nice for just like rolling around in your hands, or actually you can give a massage using these, and it has a different magnetic effect on your muscles in your body, and a soothing effect on your muscles on your body. So you can take these, and what I would do if I were going to do a back massage with these, I would lay the person down, and I'd probably throw a towel or something over them, and then don't rub right on, or put these right on bones or anything like that, because that's not going to feel good. So, but just rolling them around in your hands, I can flip them, you know, and it's just giving my hands different mobility. And these little fidget exercises, and I know a lot of people have an issue with them. I'm not doing it to fidget. I'm doing it to move my hands in a different way than what I move them on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you have a cat, if you have a cat, he can help you with your magnets. He's like, no. So, anyways, they're very good stretchers, cats are. They always stretch out. If you notice your animals, they always will. They'll get up, they stretch. He's a little camera shy, evidently, because he's got to stay behind me, but no, he's just got to lay by me. So, are you going to exercise? Don't look at me like that. He's like, I ain't exercising. I'm waiting for food. He wants food. So, anyhow, magnets are a good thing. You can get them in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, and you can use them. They're a great hand exerciser. You can get different ones. You can flip them around, and the magnetic pole is actually good for your muscles and good for your tendons, and because you do have a magnetic charge throughout your body. So it kind of neutralizes the polarity in your body. It's basically what it does. I'm going to stick those right there. So, okay. If you have any problem with some of these stretches, basically, you can do like any sort of like yoga stretches or anything like that. But I just do stretches where I can feel my muscles pull in a nice way, and they're not getting like yanked on or ripped or anything like that. And sometimes I have to get in the weirdest shapes in order to stretch those muscles because of how bendy I am. So it's not easy for me. When you're sitting down here in the sitting position, this is another way, and you put your other leg right out, and you pull this up like this, and you kind of lean back, and you hold that position. Now you're going to feel several muscles that are being stretched or used in this exercise right here. You're not doing anything but holding your leg and leaning back a little bit. And you can lean back as much or as little as you want to. And if you have any problems sitting on the floor, put down your yoga mat, anything like that. I got this nice furry rug, so I'm good with that. So, but basically any way that you need to stretch your body out, you can. So if I was going to stretch my body out, I'd do a multitude of different things, you know, and I know they have like downward dog, but this does not stretch anything on my body except for my ankles and my toes, because I'm pointing up on my toes. It doesn't actually stretch out anything in my body because I can bend much further than that. So it depends on your mobility and your threshold point on how far or what different exercises that you can do.